veganism. If you're not, it's pretty simple. It just means that you don't support meat, dairy, eggs, or animal-tested products. I hear people often say that it's too hard to be vegan, or that it's too expensive, or talk about cultural traditions, why it's okay to eat, kill, and enslave animals. But I think just like the song says, imagine if that was us. Imagine if you were being abused. Imagine if you were being kept confined. Imagine if you knew somebody was trying to kill you. Do you think that's okay? And if we're, as a radical community, speak out against all forms of oppression, really need to speak out against all forms of oppression, and not just human oppression, and not just the group that we belong to. And really extend that to include all of life. Oppression is not okay, no matter who it's against. Next song I'm going to play is a song that's probably the issue that's closest to my heart, even more than animal rights. It's called Comes Back to Me. 1, 2, 3. activist for human rights and animal rights and environmental rights. I looked at all the world's problems, and I saw an increase in human population, not making any of them better. I always wanted to be a father. I always thought that was something that I wanted to do. But I realized that creating more children in this world was not okay. There's 140 million homeless kids on this planet today who are dying and suffering because we're not willing to take them into our lives. We live in the largest mass extinction the planet has ever seen. More species are dying right now than when all the dinosaurs died off in the Permian extinction. Something that we don't talk about. It's not on the main news. It's not the type of world I'd want to bring a kid into. And in fact, I'm actually kind of pissed off that this is the world that my parents brought me into. I would have liked my parents to make sure that the water was clean enough for me to drink, that the air wasn't becoming toxic, and that the topsoil wasn't dying. I think it was really irresponsible of them to bring me into this world without taking care of those basic things first. I say this, and I don't mean to make anyone who has children feel bad. That's not my intention. It's more that if you have the desire and the ability and the resources to take care of a child, that you adopt. And even if you have biological children already, consider adopting more children if that's what you desire, more kids in your life. I feel so strongly about this that I actually had myself sterilized about 4 years ago to prevent myself from ever having biological children. A lot of people see that as very extreme, but we live in very extreme times, and I think sometimes it requires more direct actions. People have asked me whether, I think it's kind of, immature to make a decision so young in my life to prevent myself from ever having kids. But the way I look at it is, no matter how I may change, no matter whether I think it's okay or not in the future, the argument's going to remain the same. There's still kids who are being abused, and not just in Africa or South America or Asia, but right here in Germany, kids who need love, need to be protected from abusive families. That no matter if I change emotionally, that fact's going to remain the same. And I want to make sure that I always am responsible enough and considerate enough of those lives that are already here. I appreciate that not everybody's going to agree with everything that I say or that we sing about. If I do say something that you don't like, that you have a rational argument against, please feel free and come on and talk to me. I don't want to offend people. I don't want people to leave angry. I do want to hear from you. If you think I'm totally out of line, I apologize, but I do want to hear your opinion on it. Because it's not my intention to offend. If you feel pissed off about injustice, that's good. That makes us again like this next song I'm going to play is called See the Change.